So, I wonder if people can hear you.
Can people hear me?
I don't know. We'll find out. Everybody, they can hear Scout. Scout makes that noise. See who hops in here.
All right. What are you streaming on?
We're streaming on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay. I have a pretty big following of ham fuds on Facebook.
Should bring them over.
Nothing much.
Ham
Instagram,
fuds?
they're my big boys.
Yeah, so we got. I keep forgetting to switch you over here, but we have Evan with Radio Made Easy. Howdy. Thanks for joining us. So we're just we're gonna what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Watch you open pokey things.
Well, I wish. Can somebody give us a like they can hear Evan? Evan, say something.
Something.
Can you hear Evan? Can you hear his mic pretty good?
Something.
You should be able to.
We don't. Nobody's even here.
Well, it says we have 2 people.
2.
Yeah.
Well, that's just me and you.
It says there's but he's kind of soft.
Oh, that's normal. Oh. I'm working on it, but
Sandy Mike. There he is.
How about now?
How about now? All right, so we have Mr. Evan Dixon from Radio Made Easy, and been working late tonight. Or is this late?
For me, it is.
For me, it is too. He should be pretty hot right there.
Pretty hot.
That's what his wife said.
Oh, baby.
So, I thought we could look at some knives.
We should.
I had a whole stack of Tedfords here. Tedford Army. Are you familiar with them?
I think not since yesterday.
Look how crooked I got your camera. Well, it's not that bad. Maybe it is. Yeah, so I got some one-offs here. Take a look at that.
Goodness gracious.
Come on, focus. Look at that. Copper inlaid Damascus. Isn't that sweet? Look at that.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
I think it's pretty cool.
Ooh.
It's got like a Persian feel to it.
Yeah, it's very Aladdin.
Does that make you feel like you want to ride a magic carpet?
Is that manual focus up there?
No, it's set on face detect though. There you go. You got it. Yeah, when you put your hand up, it'll look at that.
Look at that gorgeous
maple with copper inlaid Damascus.
The copper is. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, there's really only one company that really knows how to do that. They're up in Boone. They were in Josh's shop for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little small.
I mean, for a man-sized man. But look at the sheath that it comes in. So this would be really easy to carry on.
Okay, yeah. And it's Kydex.
Yeah.
Kydex and leather hybrid.
Yeah.
Like
it'd be real easy to conceal on your side or whatever.
Yeah. That's a good underbelly knife.
It is. Look at that. I like it.
That's cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
What is the name of the maker?
This is Tedford Armory.
Tedford.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you carrying today?
A lot.
Yeah.
I'm an extra. I got an extra knife today.
Yeah.
Because I bought that one from you.
Yeah. Let's pull it out.
Okay. Well, here's the new one. I got these arms on these chairs.
Yeah.
So this is the latest.
You got you a Primitive Woodsman EDC and rubber.
Yep.
With a Radio Made Easy.
Radio Made Easy lanyard. And already got some pencil marks.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like you've been sharpening a pencil.
Yep. That's one. I've got that. This is the first knife I've ever worn this way. I've got that. It's going to destroy my pants.
That's the only thing. Yeah,
that
with the
ulti-clip holster or sheath.
Yeah, kind of
as a pocket knife, right?
Yeah,
that's handy.
Yeah, it rides right in your pocket, and that's mirrored too. So
that's true.
Just so you know, guys, that is
you
actually
can go both ways.
I had somebody ask me today, "Is that a left-handed knife?" No, it's not.
I mean,
No, it's not. It's actually a normal knife.
like all knives, yeah.
Let's see, that's one knife down.
That's one.
Yeah.
I got a flashlight.
Flashlight.
That's an admin flashlight.
What kind of flashlight is that?
That is a Nightcore EDC 27, which will burn you alive.
I want to see.
USB-C rechargeable, all kinds of crazy modes. I'm a fan of it. It's complicated, but that is a F you up bright button, and then the other button does light duty work. You just tap it, and it'll go from 15 to 500 or something.
So you have to, oh gosh.
And then if you half press the blinding one, it'll it does all kinds of stuff.
Is that pretty expensive?
No, like $90 for 1,000 lumen.
I mean,
I wouldn't trust my life to it, but it's a great admin light.
wow, that thing is awesome.
Yep.
So how do you turn it off?
Tap the one that you turned it on. Yep. But it's got that display that'll give you your state of charge.
So have to be accurate.
I never run it dead, but it will get hot. I mean, you could cook an egg on the face.
Really?
Yep.
It's that hot?
Yep.
So if it turns on in your pocket, you're going to know.
Well, it's got a lockout.
Really?
But I can never figure out how to unlock it, so I never lock it.
You know, Handy Mike and Kodai, they run those Streamlight wedges.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar size to that.
Right.
Like
it's flat.
Chargeable and everything.
The flatness is the new. I had 2 stilettos.
Yeah.
And I lost both of them in the woods. So I refused to buy another one. Pet pocket clips and woods.
They don't get along. You ever lost a knife in the woods?
Yeah.
You lost one of my knives going from the toilet to the outside.
Yep. That's kind of the woods. Cobra Tech, right?
Yeah, it was a little Cobra Tech.
It's still there, Jody. If you ever find it in your yard,
you can have it.
Yep.
We should restore it. Yeah, Jody, go out and find that, and then let's do a restore video on it.
Yeah. You want to see knives, not flashlights.
Yeah. Flashlights.
Surefire Tactician is the tactical light for tactical purposes, not admin.
So I'm thinking about actually starting to carry. What do you guys think? I'm thinking about starting to carry Surefires as a flashlight line. I can get them.
No, you should.
And I was like, well, partially for selfish reasons, because like my light that I carry right now is very not cool.
Oh God.
So I'm not going to show it on camera. What's up, Tony Baloney?
It can be not cool.
So I've been carrying this O-light.
Oh God.
So
it's like carrying a road flare in your pocket.
It is. So it's not very bright. I mean, so my pocket flashlight of choice has been those little AAA Streamlights.
Okay.
Because I'm working on stuff. It clips on my hat.
Yeah.
Like it's handy. But I'm wanting to upgrade my flashlight game. I had lost this, and I found it.
I like the brass.
It's copper. It's like straight up copper, like a copper penny.
I don't know how O-Light could afford that.
I don't know, because it was not expensive at all.
Then it ain't copper.
So does this have anything, this Tactician, is that all it does?
It does a low mode, but it's locked out with that clip, so you cannot accidentally put it in.
So that's it right there.
Actually, that's not correct. Low mode, you rotate the bezel counterclockwise. But I have no need for a low power version on a fighting light. I mean, that light is to make you get off me or get away from me.
What do you mean by fighting light? Like, what does that mean?
So, like, if I'm walking to my car in the dark, this is on my hand.
Okay.
So you always, I don't have a lot of low light training, but this is what I'm going to be able to show a light use of force, no pun intended, right? Like, I'm not going to hurt you, but it's going to hurt your eyes, and it might mean get away from me, or it might just get your attention, right? But it's something to And then, of course, if you are fighting, you can. This is not on the gun, so I can do things that don't give away where exactly I am. But it's important that it's momentary on, no clicky tail cap.
Right.
It's important that it can be hands free, as in I can use my hands.
Yeah.
So it can be while I'm presenting a gun or not. But I'll just walk to my car with it on one hand. I'll be holding my wife's hand with the other hand, and I can quickly not be a target, as if I was to begin with. Right. The gorilla walking down the alley.
It'd be kind of like trying to attack a silverback.
Something like that.
You know, but
other silverbacks in the
that's
neighborhood might get ideas.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The silverbacks. But what, like, I don't think that's something that most people think about.
Well, it's not, because you carry flashlight to go find things in the dark.
Right, I'm total utility.
This
I'm not
is,
about
I think of the batteries, like you've been turning this on all night.
Yeah.
This always has a full mag in it, as in brand new batteries, and it only gets used for important things, not finding my keys. That's why you have an admin light. So admin light is free. Like, you can carry a no light.
I think we got the comment of the day, and it says, "Nobody going F with you, Evan."
Well, I wish that was true, but it's not. It's already happened.
Have you ever had to use that in a self-defense, or like?
I've used it a dozen times for that kind of thing, and none of them went past it. Really? That's the great thing, is it's just enough to let somebody know you're not a victim, and it's bright. It hurts.
Where did you like learn like about tactical flash? Like
that philosophy is from James Yeager, and he actually designed that light with Surefire.
Really?
Yep.
So I can actually buy that. I can actually get that light.
So
let me know if you guys would be interested in. I am not interested in O-light. I know that's what I have in my pocket right now, but man, that is not. I don't feel like that's something I could sell and like get behind.
No, don't sell O-lights.
Like, I just can't
do it. They're a danger to society.
But I like the flat stuff, like the EDC stuff. Like I understand why somebody buys. I understand why I bought that, because it was $20 probably.
Yeah.
And it was
Surefire has equivalents,
right. But
someone makes a great. James used to say this about Surefire: is the only thing anybody complains about is they cost too much.
I think if you're buying something from my store, you don't care as much. Maybe you do care.
Well, but maybe, but I'm just saying.
You're not after junk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But for something that, and these are by definition not rechargeable, right? Yeah. They run CR123s.
So you don't run rechargeable CR123s?
No, they won't handle the output.
How often do you change the batteries in that thing?
Probably monthly.
Monthly.
Because I've used it. Like, if I use it anytime it's like a mag in my EDC pistol is how I think of it. So
it's a good way to think about it, especially when you really think about it from the actual like defense.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's for. So if I go
scenario, like you pull that out, and it's like that's all you need. Like just to get somebody's attention and see what's going on with them.
Yeah, strong word or strong light is a much better option than anything else.
Speaking of strong words, let's see what. Oh, let's see. Old at Heart says the only quality lights for me. The Wedge is a lower cost admin light. Yeah. Sure, and I'll listen. I have had the same stream light. It's in the house. I just started carrying this a few days ago.
I thought that Microtech was a Wedge there. It kind of looks about the same.
I've been carrying the same. I actually lost it. It was laid in the driveway for 3 months getting run over. And I picked it up and put in a new battery, and it's been fine.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
I have another flashlight. I just remembered.
Yes.
It's a string light.
Evan is like a walking pocket dump.
Well,
it's really impressive.
So
if Surefire, Handy Mike's, he says something here. If Surefire would update their admin light to USB-C charging, it would be awesome. Yeah, I don't think do they call it an admin light?
No, Stiletto could pass as a.
Hey, that's the rechargeable version.
It is.
So that's exactly the light I hear.
But it's not USB-C.
It is USB-C.
It's micro USB.
Oh,
but this is my medical light. So the idea, the clip is gone as of this week, but it can clip on a hat. It has a reverse. So it goes in my ankle med kit alongside a decompression needle and a NPA. So I've got a medical light that I wouldn't. It just fits. It's not that it's the best light, but you can't. I lived in Nicaragua for a long time, and the power went out a lot. So I learned to carry a flashlight. It's just from that.
What'd you carry in Nicaragua?
Junk.
Just junk.
Probably a Stylus Pro.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wore it slap out.
Yeah.
Because the power's out, you're stuck in the middle of a brick concrete building with no moonlight. You learn pretty quick to have a flashlight on you.
So the Stiletto's micro USB.
Yeah.
Huh.
They need to fix it for sure.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Stiletto at all. Tactician's really the only surefire.
Stiletto is a better version of that night core light I showed you. I mean,
that thing's pretty sweet though. That thing's bright too.
Yeah, it's incredible for the money.
Yeah.
And I've been running it pretty hard. It's great because I'm outside doing chores all the time, so I have a really good admin light.
How long does it last?
I've never run it dead.
Really?
But I charge it, pretty frequently because it's USB-C. But yeah.
What kind of pin do you carry?
Today, a space pin.
Oh, look at that guy.
Little space pin. I put the black clip on it to do radio made easy colors.
Heck yeah.
I like those. They write pretty good on the rain paper. Mm-hmm. I really prefer a Pilot G2, but they don't write well on writing the rain tabs. So this recently, I think I got enough pocket lint in it to make it quit working correctly. Yeah.
But I've been carrying these Nottingham tactical pins since I found them at Blade Show.
Okay.
Several years ago, and I'm a huge fan. And the action on that is usually amazing.
Nottingham, like
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Which is why
Nottingham.
So it literally just needs to be clean. I carry that in my pocket. Now I have a shorty in titanium. They make a short, and that's a you can get them in Parker or G2.
Okay.
That's a G2, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I have a shorty that takes a shorty G2s.
There it goes.
Yeah, it just gets some pocket lint in it, and that's a fine, the fine point. My shorty is more of a is a
it
medium
just
point.
Smears bad on that paper.
Yeah, I use the what's the field notes? I use that more than I do the ride on rain.
Yeah.
Stuff.
It's all right. We can't all be perfect.
No, not at all.
What else do you want to know?
Well, what else you got in there? What else you carrying with you?
I got another knife.
Another knife. Yeah.
That's
Primitive Woodsman.
It's a little yucky.
Everyday ED or Everyday Sax.
It's got a ribeye juice on it.
Yeah. Josh would like that.
Yeah, I carry that in appendix, so I actually forgot.
Who made your Kydex sheath for that?
Green Force Tactical made, and you can tell I carry it because all of the black is now brass, but Green Force, they made it custom for me.
Really? So Josh is actually going to start making Kydex for everything, which is his Kydex for the Hellbender. It's pretty slick.
For the Hellbender?
Yeah. So he's already started making them. He lasers the Hellbender in the side of the Kydex. It looks really sweet. So we'll be getting some more of that stuff.
Yep, that's all for knives. I've my spot for my Milwaukee Fastback was taken by this, so
it just makes me.
Makes
my stomach ache.
What?
Watching you pull out a Milwaukee knife.
Why does that make your stomach ache?
It's just
Normally,
Cincinnati Dan wants to know what qualifies as an admin light. Oh, there it is.
Normally, that is the right hand light.
I like it because it's got the screwdriver.
Yeah. You can't beat it. It's like a sore Peter.
That's right.
Don't have to sharpen it. When you open boxes all day, every day,
Yeah.
you need a utility
Well, I'm finding that
knife.
out, man.
Yeah,
The
you're
my
going to learn.
Foxfire, like, it's gotten so. I've opened up so many boxes and cut so much stuff with it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to I have to take alcohol and clean the blade.
right. All the adhesive.
Yeah. It gets so gunked up.
You know what I do?
You just change the blade. Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, there's a reason it's a color box opener.
And I used to carry a Leatherman Wave every day.
Oh gosh.
This replaced that because all I used the Wave for was the screwdriver,
Yeah.
and I just carry a set of Nipex in my bag.
Yeah. So Evan carries an SOE day pack, the same as mine, except yours is multicam black and mine's Typhon.
Yeah.
I tried the
It's
side
a
packs.
monster.
Yeah, look at that guy. Big Radio Made Easy patch right on it. So I tried the side bags,
Yeah.
and it was too much.
Well,
Too much. I just didn't need it. I didn't find myself like needing it.
I gotta have all
I'm not
of it.
as much of a
but
man as you, I don't think.
I just carry too much crap, so it's perfect for me. If I could bolt more to it, I would.
Yeah.
I got a Hellbender in here too.
Are you kidding?
No. Why would you? If you own a Hellbender, why would you leave home without it?
It's like Evan's the gift that keeps giving. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Look at that. Is that green micarta on that? Did I give you some of his Woodman wax?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got the Hellbender etched in the side. I love that.
This doesn't even look that big, really. This is more
No,
like
it's like normal
a
steak
neck knife.
Yeah.
Oh, other way.
So
It's kind of
that
a neck
Woodsman
knife.
wax, you can put that right on that micarta,
Okay.
and it soaks. It's like, I don't know what it does. Like, it makes it look brand new. It's pretty amazing.
I used this getting through some briars the other day, which I was proud to actually use it. Sadly, it just sits in the truck most days.
Cincinnati Dan wants to know what qualifies as an admin light.
It's just not something you're going to trust your life to. I mean, it's cheap, and ideally for me, it's rechargeable, and I can do very low power mode for. I need low power because a lot of times I'm getting up when Hannah's not awake.
Yeah.
And so I need to find my stuff in the room to get all this on. And
You don't make her get up and like turn the light switch on for you?
well, I mean, she's busy in there cooking me breakfast. No, I don't. She's usually up before me, but on days that I teach or something, I've got I try to use a low power light for that.
I do find myself like it, because Heather's usually, I mean, she goes to bed sometimes before I do. Probably, I would say half the time at least.
Yeah.
And especially with all this stuff, like working late.
She's a farmer.
Well, she gets up super early.
Right.
I do not.
I don't either. If I'm going
get
to
up
work for myself, I wake up when I wake up.
Yeah. I get
Unless
up
I'm
about
teaching.
7:30.
I get up about 8 usually.
8's good.
But I
like
don't
8.
sleep till 1 or 2 in the morning.
If the dogs weren't in there, I'd probably get up at 8
Yeah.
for sure. Eight's a good number. What's that frame lock razor? Those look sweet.
Frame lock razor.
I know what you're talking about, Cody. You're talking about the new one that just come out. I saw if I find it, I'll bring you one back from Blade Show if I see it, because I wanna have one. But it's a box. It's a box cutter. Oh yeah, it's good to me. It's a box cutter that is gravity. It's a gravity box cutter. And it's so cool. You ever seen a gravity knife? Like they just drop out. It's so cool because
You
it's
mean
like
like
it's like
a
a
Milwaukee
one-handed.
fastback just drops right out.
Just
The angle of the dangle.
Yeah. But this is like this
This is $19.
Yeah, but this one's probably $200. And
How many
titanium.
screwdrivers does it have on it?
This one's probably $200 in titanium.
Well,
So, we can look at another knife.
that's all I got for knives, and I won't show you all my guns.
Yeah.
But
We
I
don't
got
believe it. We
I
don't
got
believe in
just as
guns
many
here
of
at,
those.
Ridge Runner. We were strictly blades.
Blades and light flashlights.
So got another Tedford. So breaking out, I have 3 one-off Tedfords with the copper.
Yeah, this one scared me the other day.
So this guy, look at that. Kyle just knocked it out of the park with that thing. What do you think about that?
That makes me really nervous, as it probably should.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is so nice.
It's not my face, but yeah.
There you go.
That's an angry one.
Yeah, it is.
It can be beautiful and angry at the same time.
Yeah. Look at that.
And it's copper Damascus again.
Yeah. So that's Baker steel out of Boone. It's cool. It's the coolest dagger like that I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
I don't really know how to hand you a
It's
dagger.
like that right
I
there.
normally put my hand on the blade, but not.
No reason to do that. It comes with a Kydex sheath. One that I'll have to learn how to use. It is made to just pull and deploy. Like, don't be trying to do that thumb thing for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's
with
what I did.
Cincinnati Dan asks, what holster do you like for 4 o'clock carry? What do you like for 4 o'clock carry?
Probably more 3 o'clock, to be honest.
Yep.
But right now I have a filster
Really?
because I broke my Green Force.
You broke it.
I laid on it changing the oil in my car and it broke. So it lasted about 3 years of every day. But
All day use.
yeah, I mean I can take it. I'll show you just the holster.
Yeah. Look at his.
That's a filster. Got a little wing. I only do soft loops, no clip bull crap.
Yeah.
And these are nice and mirror polished right from actually carrying. And then it does have the mod wing. I don't need that at 3 o'clock, but it has it. And it is built into the holster. But these are neat because they are ambi.
Yeah.
And there is no adjustable retention. It's just straight up in there. So that's the one.
That's the one.
For now, I would rather have a non-winged soft loop holster, but that's what I had when I broke it. You should always have a spare holster. They are consumable items.
They are consumable items. Chase says my crossbreed holster just broke in the same way. In the waistband, it lasted since 2018. Ordered a T-Rex holster tonight. Well, Chase, let me just tell you. You made the right choice.
Right, especially if the
time.
crossbreed was a hybrid holster.
Please, don't carry hybrid holsters. Oh, gosh. Well, it did you a favor and broke. You got something. Yeah. Man, what's that stupid holster that's got like a button on it?
Yeah, that's a
What is that
Serpa.
called? Serpa.
Yeah, those will get you killed.
Okay, yeah.
You got good retention.
I had a really knowledgeable gun store owner the other day tell me that those were really good holsters to have.
Well, all you had to do is say gun store owner.
Like,
You know why they love them? Because they can sell the crap out of them. They cost $20.
yeah. I can't remember what. Mine's an Arcane holster. I can't remember what it is.
There's so many holster
I mean, it's
companies.
just so good when I like.
So there's some things you need to actually look for though. That it has to cover the safety.
It has to.
You do not
Whatever the safety is.
expose. I'm sorry, I mean to say the mag release. You should not have a safety, but
Well, I thought you just meant to cover the trigger. I was like, it's a
it has to
like, base
completely
level.
cover the trigger. Yeah, but if it doesn't cover your mag release, like that's one of the things I don't like about this is I can actually accidentally drop the mag in this holster with it on me.
No,
That's a bad problem.
Mine's good.
Um,
Yeah, mine.
It should at least partially cover it. And then you don't need to be running them dang clips.
Yeah. I do run a clip on mine. It's not a good idea. Yep, not a good idea.
But, yeah, I like soft loops because somebody can just cut them off of you and they don't have to figure out what's going on. But they're tried and true. They aren't as low profile. You can definitely see them. Yours covers a mag release, I guess. No, it doesn't. A lot of people actually intentionally leave it open.
Yeah. It's called a black arc. But it does have the clips. That does have that stupid clip.
Clips they're great until they're not. And then that might be the day that you pull your holster out with the gun.
Yeah. So I had a Green Force. It was my favorite. And it's my pure laziness why I don't have it back. It actually, when I wrecked, it come apart. When I had my motorcycle wreck, like it had soft loops. Everything just came apart. Like when I got it back, I was missing the loops. It was just it was not in my waistband. I had just, thank God, it wasn't in my waistband. I just pulled it out like 10 minutes before I wrecked because it was like rubbing. The way my jacket was hitting, it was like, man, it was irritating me. So I pulled it out and stuck it in my saddlebag.
Okay.
When I got the thing back, I don't ever know what happened to the screws.
Gosh.
But the holster was fine. But everything it was like somebody took it apart.
Did you gotta?
I Loctited it, man.
Okay, yeah.
I think somebody literally took it apart.
Maybe so.
So
maybe that really angel that was protecting you needed some screws.
You know what? Probably trying to put them back in my head.
I was wondering if that's what.
I love that holster. Like it really fit. I mean, it felt really good to carry.
Yeah, they do excellent work.
Yeah. So I do need. What's that guy's name?
Well, remember? Chris Green is who owns it, but his nephew Dakota is running most of it now, I think.
I need to reach out to them and just maybe I'll send it back down there and have them fix it back.
They have lifetime warranty on everything.
This is really nice.
I never use it because I figure if I got 3 serviceable years out of a holster, I'm not expecting you to replace it, but they will.
Yeah. So I went back to carrying that one, and I've just never. I'm actually thinking about changing up. I think I'm gonna get away from the 19 for everyday carry.
Okay.
I find myself. I love the pistol, but I think I want to try. I want to go back to a slimline.
Like a 365 or something.
I think I'm gonna go back to that. I think I'm gonna buy one of those 365 Legions.
Okay.
That or a 43X.
Or 48, 43X.
Yeah, 43X.
That's what I would do. I would not participate in a SIG's QA program as a consumer.
It really does, but it gives you a level. It gives you like a level of buy-in, like investment in it. You know.
That's right. They don't even pay you.
Chase says,
like Baofeng.
Yeah, I wasn't very impressed with the crossbreed. I was 21 at the time with no info at all.
Yep.
Was good or not. Just ordered from them because they were the only brand I knew of.
Yep.
You're exactly right, Chase. And
That's
the gun
silly.
store is the worst place to buy a holster.
Well, and if you read online, hybrid holsters are what everyone on Reddit and other forums recommend because they don't train. Just take a class with your hybrid holster, and you'll find out in the first drill when you go to reholster why you don't carry it.
Right.
Because you have to muzzle yourself to put the gun back in.
That's also why I want an appendix carry. One of the reasons.
Yeah.
I
don't have room there.
I don't have room either. But I'll tell you, I ain't doing it. I ain't pointing a gun down there.
You and Ken Hackathorn.
Me and Ken, Overton can suck it.
Well,
I just ain't doing it. I did it for a while.
I've done it with some very small pistols in non-permissive environments.
Yeah,
but
because you had to.
Yeah, but for every day. I mean, and I've got so many hours of training with it at 3 o'clock. To move it, I would have to start over. My brain is going to send my hand to 3 o'clock on a bad day. That's where it's going. So don't mess with it.
Yeah, I don't see the reason. I think it's fun. I mean, I get like the balance. Like people like the balance of like having the mag and the pistol, and I don't know. It's not my thing.
It's probably because their hands are already up there all the time, so
Yeah.
they're just like, I might as well put a gun here.
Probably.
Oh my God.
It's got Big Daddy out. This one's though is not on the website yet. Look at that though.
That one is impressive. I almost bought that one.
Yes, I pulled this for Evan. He was like, "I'm not going to carry that."
Yeah. Even I would not carry it. It's only because it's not utility.
It could be. That would slice. That would lay a hurting on somebody. Look at that.
Yeah, I feel like that is
slicer, man.
more of a sword.
It really is more of a sword.
It's like a micro sword. It feels very Japanese, but I don't know. I'm not educated. But
I feel like you're culturally appropriating my knife.
Maybe. It is.
It is a very much.
I would
Japanese.
love to have something with that copper
inlay.
That is amazing.
We're gonna do a run with Josh in his Damascus.
Okay.
So Primitive Woodsman.
Apparently, I'm a fan of Primitive Woodsman, but
Dude, I am a huge fan. I like Kyle stuff. I don't know. I don't carry anything I don't like.
Yeah.
When you saw today we were moving inventory around, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the ribeye grease off. I mean, it's like
it's a little embarrassing.
It's like straight up.
That was from last night. So I bought this stove off of Instagram from this guy called Forever Stoves.
Yeah.
That it's a rocket stove.
Really?
But he made me a miniature one, so it's out of 2.5 or 3 inch tubing instead of 6, and it is the coolest way to sear a ribeye, because you just put about 4 pieces of fat wood in it, light it up, and it's pumping like a gas stove.
Who is it?
It's called Forever Stove.
They want me a rocket stove.
They're not cheap, but he does a good job. They're welded really nice, and
does brake parts cleaner hurt mechanics?
I wouldn't want to find out.
Oh, there's brake part cleaner.
Because it's hard to get replaced.
That one would be.
But yeah, so I was cooking them, and it was too thick, so I sliced it and butterflied it with that knife.
Man, I've done it before too.
I try to not be a wuss with my
this guy
baby
here.
and my knives. Just use them.
So, I'm a big WC fan. This is his survival knife.
Okay.
This has cut more than one steak for sure. It is.
That thing is like a 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah, but look at the way that he does the blade though. That's meant for like kitchen work.
Okay.
Like, for whatever you need to do as far as like camping. And it really does a better job than what you would think with that big old honking.
I believe.
It's like, I forget what thickness. I think is that 01? Yeah, that's 01. I think that one's, where's the ABL?
It says 01.
01 tool steel, yeah.
That is
I'm a big WC fan.
I like this lanyard you got.
A guy from church makes these.
Okay.
And he's going to start making some sheaths for me. So I have the original one. They come, if you get one, it comes stamped with the serial number from Randy.
Okay.
Up at,
And he has done an excellent job on that handle.
dude, I'm telling
That is
you, man.
probably one of the most ergonomic handles I've felt in a long time.
Let me grab one of these over here. Let you check it out.
I'm impressed by that.
That's what I love. Like
There's a lot of
his handles, and it doesn't matter if it's a small blade or a bigger blade. It really doesn't matter.
that just takes a lot of time.
Yeah. And see the bow drill?
Yeah, I see that.
So, this is the shop exclusive right now. It's called the Triple X.
Okay, this is the one I was asking you about.
Moonshine, not porn. So, yeah, you can kind of see a similar feel.
Yeah.
Survival knife, but But check out on that Triple X that big Scandi grind and how it goes to the saber. Is that cool?
Yeah, I
You
was.
think how hard that would be to do?
I was wondering. I assume the reason he's done that is that for the Scandi grind, I'm going to be making feather sticks.
Yep.
Up
Carbon
high,
wood. Yeah.
and then this is more
Kitchen prep.
food
yeah.
or gutting an animal or whatever. So
exactly.
you got the best of both worlds. I don't know in practice how it would be, but
it's fantastic.
I would love to find out.
Yeah, they're really
okay.
good.
So it has the Ridge Runner logo in it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Our OG logo that we're going back to.
Yeah, the handle is what I can't get over.
I know. They just like, and even that's what I was going to show you. So this is one of his smaller knives. This is called the Fire and Bone.
That's
and
what I thought this was.
Nope.
It's a little different.
It's small. But even with the small handles, feel how comfortable they are, like in your hand.
It's a similar concept.
Yeah. So a bunch of his knives has that kind of grind. The shape is always different.
I actually like that too.
I'm probably going to keep that one right there.
Yeah.
In your hand. It's either going to be keep that one or I've got a rosewood one here. I think I'm going to keep that one though.
You can see, well, the bigger one fits better in my hand, but yeah, it's like a little cousin.
Yeah.
Is it Scandi? Yeah, it's Scandi.
Scandi to saber.
To saber. Okay.
The saber grind.
And that has a little bit of a different point.
Yeah. But I love that size. Like now this you might like this one a little bit better. Feels good in the hand. Hashtag. Yeah, we're gonna do a Damascus Hellbender. Dang right we are. Trade out so feel the difference in those two. So it's the same model, but those wood handles are a little bit thicker.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. I like that wood. That wood handle really does feel good. Now so W.C. William
cool. Fire and Bone.
Yeah, he is. The way he approaches things is a lot different. Oh yeah, run the switcher. He runs he does not recommend you baton with any of his knobs.
Oh,
which really now he just doesn't recommend it, but he has a very good reason why. The way he says the way that steel is now I might be misquoting him, but this is my understanding of it. It stresses the steel really bad when you beat on it at that angle. I don't know. That's just his thing.
That is a big honking piece of steel to worry about stressing it.
I have one of the Triple X's. I have beat the Everland snot out of, and it's just fun.
Well, if I'm gonna carry a knife this size, batoning is like half its job.
Exactly.
For me,
yeah.
I mean.
So this guy is this is one of my favorite this is one of my favorite knives. I've had this was one of the first Winklers that I ever bought.
It's a crusher.
OG utility. It's not a crusher.
Okay.
So they just make the crusher now. So a lot of the photos you see now, I'll kind of hide that in so you can't tell it's not a crusher.
Oh, okay.
But I have beat
cool.
this thing. I need to oil it a little bit. I need to clean it up. I really have used the crap out of this thing. I've taken and beat it into a tree.
Yeah.
And stood on it like a springboard to get something.
Oh, to make a step?
Yeah. But not just a step, a jump, like a springboard. And Daniel told me, he said that that steel, he told me, and I don't remember if I was filming an interview or if he just told me in person, that he wanted his knives when these soldiers were overseas, he wanted people to be able to stick them in a rock wall and use them as a springboard to jump over.
Yeah, I mean,
to jump over a wall to get away from something.
I dig that.
But that's the utility, and one of my favorite. It's not like the best.
Let me see that sheath.
This is one of the original. It's chewed it up a little bit from that
serration.
Yeah. But you can see how that clicks in. You can carry that thing upside down on a plate carrier. Yeah. You can do whatever you want to with it.
That's cool. Well, if you need a step and you don't have anybody's shoulder to,
Well, the way I got that, I can't even remember if I can't remember buying this. I can't remember how I got this. This was one of the first Winklers I ever got, and it was. We were filming a lot of stuff, and I think I just ended up buying it. I was able to get it at cost.
yeah.
But I bought it after we abused the heck out of it. I was like, I kind of want to keep it now. Like,
Yeah.
we just beat it to death. It needs to be cleaned really bad. That back serration, that's pretty handy.
For what sort of stuff?
I've used it for feather sticks. I've used it to
Okay.
cut stuff with.
Right.
I mean, it's really
To saw, basically.
yeah, it's like a saw.
Yeah.
The serrations are so. Yeah.
It's not your typical serration. That's pretty cool.
Tony says, interrupting voice, is it good for batoning? This one is. I have beat the everlong snot out of it. I carry that. I usually carry that in my bag.
That's what my hellbender's gonna be. So we'll
What's that?
It's gonna be my beat
Yeah.
up knife. So we'll
Beat it.
see how it fares.
This is a woodsman here, and as you can tell, this is probably the best condition of any of my knobs. I could really sell this as new.
Yeah, you could.
I may have batoned with it some. But
I've debated between. I got a Blue Ridge when I decided to buy a Winkler.
Mhm.
Actually, I think you bought me a Winkler for when we finished that big project. But this is a great knife. It's a little big the way I like to carry
Yeah.
appendix.
So
Appendix, but horizontal appendix is how I carry my main knife.
you bought me my first Essie.
Did I?
You bought
Was
me
it
a PR4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
carried.
and then you bought me the Kydex, the horizontal Kydex sheath.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite knives.
Use that knife.
I missed that. I need to get that one back out. I put it on a dangler.
You did?
I bought an Armatus carry Kydex dangler, and at the time that was about the biggest knife I owned. But now it's puny
Yeah, it's
compared to
little.
some of this stuff. What were those? I meant to ask you today. What was the dangler attachment thing you were showing me?
So it's it's made in Norway, I think.
Okay, but does it
Glasgow or something
does
like
it
that.
convert something to a
what,
dangler?
What it does is this sheath here would be a good candidate for it. And I don't have one laying up here. But basically, it's a big D-ring, and it goes here, and then it's got a belt loop that attaches to your.
It just lowers it.
So it lowers it down, and really what it does is it allows you to like if you sit down, the knife like lays. It's
Right.
easy to get to. I love carrying. If I have one of these type sheaths, I'm using it as a dangler with it for sure. I carry my primitive woodsman bushcrafter on a dangler all the time. Like, it's in my knot. I think it's in my knot.
I can't quite figure out how to carry this hellbender on my body.
You should check out. See what Josh says about it. He's got some really interesting ways I've
Like
seen.
a neck knife is all I can think of.
I think you could do a neck knife. It's like a big one.
I have the length of torso. I was made for it.
Handy Mike says he's never had a dangler.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting into it with him.
Handy Mike is the 12-year-old we all once were. And
Yep,
there's still a little bit
perpetually.
left of us. There's still a
It's
little
true.
left. Wonder what I have here.
Is any of the stuff you've shown actually for sale?
All of it is.
Oh, okay.
It's just not all of it's on the website.
I should have kept that.
Oh yeah, here you go. This is a steak cutter.
Yeah. Oh, that's big brother to my...
Yeah, with belt sacks.
You got me on camera again. You're not very good at this.
Yeah, I'm not. Look at that. Big belt sacks. I got a couple of these left, and that'll be it for the belt sacks.
Are they going out of production?
Yeah, we discontinued them.
Oh,
Discontinued the belt sacks because it was we're going to do some new stuff.
But is he making them anymore?
No, it was an exclusive. For Rich Runner.
It was exclusive.
Yep.
Well, dang, I should have got it.
It was an exclusive, and it's you just really gotta love saxes like that.
It's a commitment.
It really is. I mean, I don't know. I like it. It's a great knife. But I've got one black micarta and a couple maples.
Let's try the brake parts cleaner.
Yeah, you want some?
We'll do it for the gram.
This is good stuff. We can look it up and see if it hurts Kydex.
No, we're about to look it up in person.
Yeah, well, that's the real stuff.
Quickly removes caution. I think it's
That's got all the bad stuff in it. So.
Right.
Where's the match?
I didn't mean to get it all over your floor. I thought it was going to stay in there, but it leaked out the tip.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to. What's up, Preston? Preston is a knife aficionado. Oh, man, you just made Scout groan when I said that. He just went, what you into, Preston? That's clean now. That stuff leaves like a little bit, that Amsoil brake cleaner leaves a little bit of oil residue.
That's a good thing.
It's really nice. I really like it. Preston, what are you doing today? Thanks for joining in. Working. So you're basically doing nothing.
That's what I did today. Basically nothing.
Basically nothing.
You should tell them about all 3 people here about the giveaway thing.
Yeah. So you guys, that's how tired my brain is right now. I'm just not thinking. So why don't you tell everybody, Evan? He's getting ready to cross a milestone.
Yeah, so we're about to hit 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Radio Made Easy. So
it's @_ Radio Made Easy. And man, that brake cleaner I'm not emotional about it. It's just the brake cleaner.
It's rough stuff.
But I thought, how can I celebrate that achievement? So we just moved in across from each other at this new office. And I said, why don't we give away a really good radio and a really good knife? So we got a Yaesu VX6R, which is my favorite EDC radio. Fully submersible, waterproof, transmits on 4 bands. It can listen to shortwave. It can listen to AM, airband, all kinds of good stuff. One of the greatest. So you'll get one of those. My kit for that runs $469, so not a cheap radio. And then you'll get a Spyderco Paramilitary 2.
Camo edition.
Yeah, which goes well. And then for carrying all of it, you'll get an SOE tactical gear, FUPA dangler to run all your stuff. So if you win the giveaway, you'll receive about $1,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
So the way you do it, the way you get in is you got to the easiest way is make a purchase on radiomadeeasy.com and use the coupon code 100K giveaway. It's 100 kilo giveaway. Or you can follow the page and comment, tag somebody. So you get 10 contributions to the giveaway if you buy something. And you can buy anything. So a $5 BNC adapter or a $500 Yaesu.
Are those B-Techs in there now?
They are.
Yeah, you should go buy one of those new B-Techs.
Yep, those are quickly becoming my go-to. So you can run digital modes and send text messages and
yeah, they're sweet. I think we're gonna convert everything here to those.
Pretty awesome. You still get some weatherproofing. It's not submersible, but they're IP54, so they can handle some rain. And I'm a big fan of those. And if if the person who wins would rather have a digital radio, we can swap them out for that. But thanks for contributing to the giveaway.
Yeah, Cincinnati Dan says I am one stubby short. I need to order one and get entered into the 100,000 celebration.
Do it, Cincinnati Dan. I've got your number. I know how to get you stuff. One of my students and longtime customers.
Tony says I need me a Radio Made Easy patch. Well,
there you go. That's a bunch of people did that today, which was cool. I haven't sold many patches. I've given a lot away, but that's a good reason to get a patch.
So people were buying them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we're going to have some cool patches coming.
Yeah.
Cool the merch. Patches. This is what the patch looks like right now. Yeah.
Look at that. Radios.
You can even read it in the mirror.
Radios Made Easy.
Radios.
John from Houston. Any Winkler SD1 available? I'm sure there is, John. Why don't we go look? We'll just look.
On your inventory, or you go right over to the shop?
Oh, we'll just look right here. We will go over to Winkler. And let's see.
One is an axe?
Nope, that's a knife.
Oh.
And it's a cool knife.
There it is.
Did I miss it? Oh, yeah. So we got black laminate. We have black laminate sculpted. That might be about it for the... I also have some black upgraded sheaths for the SD series. I'm pretty sure it works with the SD one too. That I haven't listed yet that somebody's already emailed me about, and I will have them up tomorrow. So we have black laminate
theory
sculpted.
With an SD, is it bigger knife?
So it's basically no, it's a small knife.
Oh, okay.
So it's a really cool, the SD2. If you look at it, it kind of looks like a belt knife.
Yeah.
Like a smaller belt knife. So it's smaller.
It looks a little smaller than my Blue Ridge.
It's called the standard duty one.
Okay.
So it's I think the blade length allows for some restricted areas.
Oh, I see.
I think it's 3 1/4. So that's a fantastic knife. So I got those two.
SD1 laminate and sculpted.
Yep. So black. Yeah, John. So we got a black one and a black sculpted. So pretty sweet. It is a good looking patch design. It's a good looking logo. See, it's what people don't realize is they're Evan's a man of many talents.
That logo has a lot of meaning in it that you wouldn't really know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's meant to look like the end of a bullet casing.
Look at that.
Primer in the middle with your caliber written, right? And then black and yellow means something to me. So it's full of meaning. I don't do things lightly usually.
Yep.
I'm a heavy guy.
He likes to do things that mean things.
Yeah.
All right, we got Elijah Dancy. Little Dancy. Are they going to reintroduce the screwdriver? I don't know. I've heard they will. I've heard they won't. I've heard they're going to do something different.
Is that Winkler?
Yeah. They got this Tony says it's got a vintage radio feel to it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I don't know, Eli. We'll find out that they are going to reintroduce something. What it is, I don't know. But I hope that it disrupts this stupid $400 or $500 for one of those screwdriver things.
I was just listening to Sonny Pazika's on John's podcast talk about how his dad carried a screwdriver in Soviet Union every day, a sharpened one.
Like their Scout. You can see him moving around. All right. You guys are going to have to talk, or we're going to shut her down because it's 11:15.
It's getting late.
Scout, you ready for bed? He is ready for bed. Yep. All right. Thanks for joining the stream. Evan, thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, thanks for letting
I'm sure we'll
me
do it
join
again.
you.
We're going to clean all this up this week. We'll be cleaned up, and we're going to be podcasting back here with a real set. I have
That'll
a
be
Radio Made Easy sign
Oh,
to
yeah.
go up on the wall.
There you go.
I skipped your questions. Are employees eligible? Handy Mike wants to know if he's eligible for the giveaway.
He's not my employee. It's my giveaway. I only have one employee. She's anonymous.
Yep. Don't talk about my mama like that.
Well, I tried to keep it anonymous.
All right, y'all are going downhill. I'm going to go downhill and go to bed. I'm tired, and Evan has to drive home. So
I gotta put all this stuff back on.
yeah, he's got to fill his pockets back up. All right, Evan.
See y'all.
Peace.